And now with refreshed souls, you will carry out your sacred responsibility, that of the election of the supreme body, the Universal House of Justice.
And the diversity, I must tell you about the diversity. 175 national spiritual assemblies were represented. And on the day of the election, most of them who had traditional dress wore it. But the colour was just absolutely incredible. And seeing all these amazing different national costumes.
Hello, my name's Heather Simpson. Welcome to Baha'i On Air. We have a very special guest for this program. Her name is Dianne Scott and she comes from Rarotonga. She's going to tell us about her recent visit to Haifa in Israel, where she took part in the election of the supreme administrative body of the Baha'i faith. Welcome, Dianne. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Heather.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, Heather, my story, actually, I'm a world citizen, you know, even though I live in the Cook Islands. I was born in England, and as a teenager I came to New Zealand to live. And I lived here for many years, 25 years, more than 25 years. Must be almost 25 years ago, I found the Baha'i faith. I became a Baha'i, and what I really wanted to do was serve. I really wanted to serve the faith. You know, in Baha'i we don't have clergy, and it's up to the Baha'is to give their own service to the faith. It's not somebody else out there and we all sit and follow. And I wanted to serve. So one of the first things I did when I became a Baha'i was pioneer. And pioneering basically is Baha'is moving from one place to another to be of service to that Baha'i community. And so I pioneered to Rarotonga. And I've been there for almost 12 years now.
How did you end up making this visit to Israel?
There's a little bit of a story that leads up to that. The Baha'i administrative system has an electoral process which is very, very different from any other electoral process that I know of. And each national community has a national body of Baha'is who are responsible for the administration on a national level. And the visit to Israel was the members of these national administrative bodies from all over the world who had to go to Israel or had the opportunity to go to Israel. Not all of them could go. And their job was to take part in the election of the administrative body that you were talking about, the Universal House of Justice. And I am a member of the Cook Islands National Administrative Body, and so I had the opportunity to go.
More than 1,000 delegates, members of the 175 national spiritual assemblies throughout the Baha'i world, gathered in the Holy Land for the 8th International Convention.
I'm glad to see the diversity and also the number of women that has come to convention and the number of young people. I think this is great, and to see the maturity of new national assemblies.
The whole human family is here for the first time. We have said that in the past, but truly Central Asia wasn't here before. And there were places on earth that really weren't participating before. They're here.
I came from the Baltic states. All 9 members of our National Assembly came here.
This is the first time I'm out of my country, and I'm very fortunate to come straight to Haifa.
I never met so many different people like this in my whole life. And today, seeing people, oh my God, I'm really overwhelmed with it.
How long have you been a member of the National Spiritual Assembly of Cook Islands?
I think I've been a member of that National Assembly for 7 years.
Did all 9 members of the National Assembly of Cook Islands go?
One was not able to go. Unfortunately, one couldn't go, so 8 of us went.
In preparation for the convention, the participants visited the holy places associated with the central figures of the faith, spending hours in prayer and meditation at the sacred shrines.
It's difficult to describe with words the feelings that I had. Overwhelming, empowering might, I would say. I felt a lot of power, authority, I would say. Very, like the authority that the kings would have. In the shrine of Abdu'l-Baha, I felt some passionate spirit of the youth. I don't know, I felt some boiling spirit maybe. There was something passionate about the spirit there. And I of course envisioned Abdu'l-Baha himself and the spirit of service and immense humility that he had. And of course the whole shrine is permeated with this humility of his personality.
It's wonderful, such a wonderful feeling. I wish all the Baha'is were here today.